Good morning, guys. It is Monday, September the 27th of 2010, and this is what we get to wake up to this morning. I told you you'd be able to see the bridge a little bit better in the morning, and there it is. And there are some swans out there. Yeah, okay. But you continue on down this way, and that's on down the beachfront. Those are the ones over there that we would be at if, because the guy offered to let us move, but as you can see, there's no direct outlet to the beach. You step out, we'll get in the grass, and there's the water right there. We were here in the bakery and tea company, and I shit you not, I heard one old white woman say to another old white woman, "You go, girl." That actually just happened in there, in the middle of Michigan. Here's this grand old place. I don't know if it's to somebody's house or if it's a bed and breakfast or what that is, but it's nice. Which one was this? Mom is ever so helpful. We actually were already in there last year, but it is the old Mackinaw Point Lighthouse, and this is the entrance. Here's an alternate view of the back of this place. Unfortunately, none of the workers are out there today, but they're dressed in like old-timey gear. This is something I thought was cool last year. They actually have their own special Pepsi machines too. He's looking rather lazy over there. Must have been fed pretty good today. Now, for those that don't know, this bridge actually connects the Lower Peninsula to the Upper Peninsula, all the way over there. Apparently they don't allow shooting of the ground with a sniper rifle. Mom is picking up some pine cones there for the girls. This is something kind of cool from the history of the area. What I did get was these pieces of 8. And it was their monetary system, but see, it mattered what size it was. So, like, you could take one of these and split it into these smaller pieces. Like, half pieces, of course, obviously were more, and then there's quarter, and then there's 1/8 pieces down here. But, like, you could take one coin and split it in half, and, you know, use it to pay 2 separate bills if you wanted to. Just so this makes more sense, early coins were valued by their weight and metal content, not at face value, as they are today. So, now that, that'll make this make a little bit more sense. I do like the purchases that I've been making so far on this trip. Usually I just buy a bunch of stupid shit that I could get anywhere. But this year, you know, I'm picking up those pieces of 8. I got that book from the Clock Museum the other day. So I'm actually buying things that are relative to the area that'll help me, you know, kind of remember my experience for once instead of, you know, movies or some stupid crap. Just picking up more pine cones for the girls. So, and she's on the phone because she just can't stop talking. Ever. This taffy kind of looks like an over-easy egg. Is it just me, or does that tree right?
He's going to be way behind.
There, right there. Kind of look like a little boy standing there with his hands in his pockets. That's weird.
Well, he's going to go look at...
Maybe it looks more like it from here.
This is kind of a, you know, this was nice to come down here.
I guess I should mention we're at the Mackinac crossings now. And we have been for a while. I just don't think I introduced that. But I will now. Going up to a museum of something. Building something, I'm not sure. Oh, it's the Bridge Museum. Maybe. Oh, here's the museum in here. Hiding.
In the designer's own words, a bridge is merely mathematics brought to life.
And then there's some games back there. I see South Park. Unfortunately, this one isn't the right one either. But still, it's the coolest game ever. Whoops and asses death. Uh-oh. Oh. I don't have my mutant power. Aha. I want my mutant power. Cheating. Oh, I didn't have my mutant power. Now I do. Maybe the button. Aha! Maybe I shouldn't have. Oh. Is it just one quarter to continue? Yeah, continue. Ah. Now, I might have been a little bit rusty on that, but as you can clearly see, some of the buttons were not working, so maybe all that failing wasn't my fault. Just gonna throw that out there. We're now gonna go into Enchanted Nights. This is a store we went to last year, and it is really, really cool.
Interesting.
Yeah, well, Pep's Creation Shop is closed, but there's a little Tyrannosaurus in there. I'm gonna go into the Maze of Mirrors. Haha, and I may go in the House of Glass too. I don't know. See how they compare. There's me. There's me.
Oh, my God. Look at my head. But
Get these glasses.
Alright, go slow. Keep your hands in front.
Okay, yeah. Aha. think that's the same that I came up the last time. That's the actual exit though, right?
Right.
Shoot! I've done this twice now. Yeah. Wait, I think I found it now. The power of Imogen Heap. Aha. I went out that door twice. The Hall of Glass, right? Yes, House of Glass, sorry. Definitely the better one. I like the 3D aspect of it, and obviously it was a little bit more difficult because I came out the wrong side twice. So, Mom has her coffee. At least she stayed here instead of roaming like she usually does. She just burped. That's gross. Now we're gonna go straight to the pantry where they have free sampling. It's delicious. Jalapeno cherry sauce. Barbecue sauce.
Cherry, honey,
Ooh, white chocolate cherry.
I got some of this cherry. What did I buy? I bought some cherry stuff last year.
This stuff is out there for people to try. We have people walk over and grab, they'll just walk in the market, you know, grab mixes and
Oh, mocha.
Mocha.
I'd have to try that.
That is where we went into the museum where I played the X-Men game. Yeah, it's just kind of a little shopping area here that you couldn't see when we came in because all the trees were lit up yesterday. This is kind of a touristy place. And that is a restaurant right there, actually, the Dixie Saloon. Apparently they run these trolleys at some point. Probably not in the off-season, though. We're pretty sure this is the restaurant that we like to go eat at, but unfortunately it's closed today. Hopefully not permanently. The place we wanted wasn't open, so we're gonna go try the Pancake Chef. This is probably why it's called the Pancake House. All these different flavors. And the other side is pancakes too. I missed those. And there's a cool little lamp by the table. Mom is having her good standby soup. Soup. And I had a fresh whitefish sandwich from the Great Lakes with tartar sauce and coleslaw. That's their own special tartar sauce. So we're heading out to the McGulphin Point Lighthouse. They have a giant grizzly on their thing. We are going to get food right over there, across the street.
Okay.
Pizza Palace. There's a little closer, but out of focus. Well, to start our meal, we have sweet potato fries with, what the hell was this stuff?
Some kind of cream cheese stuff, I don't know.
Cream cheese, honey, something to go with them. Cream cheese, honey, cinnamon, I believe. I should probably start recording before I start talking. That's probably a better plan. Here in Mom's, we have a pizza burger made with their own special sauce and kettle chips. And in mine, wait till you see this confectionery genius. Mac and cheese burger. That is how big my monster mac and cheese burger is. All by itself. On a plate. And I mean, I still have the bun to put on. I don't know how this is gonna go. But it is about to happen. Right now.
Some of it's on your bed.
Some of it's on me. Hot. Oh. I just don't think I can. Not anymore. We survived another one. All porcupine attacks and all. So, until tomorrow.